Shout out to the keep bro. Oh, to forget the guns. Well, that'll let back. What do you go and stand there? I know what he does. Oh, wow. Sam. Really deep, guy, but enough of my all right. So, I have huge lactation. You also I'm so. Oh, you say that you're gay? I'm not gay shit. Or I'm so confused, right? Oh man, shaker. Okay. All right. So the questions. Morning. Giant pocket. Well, what for fun other than content or comedy? I do have I like poker. You don't even know her. World Series of Poker. Like really, I would drink both of them. So we're in Canada, and I have nothing to do. So basically, I study poker every day, and I like would run it through like the AI simulation, the Sims, and I making money playing cards and playing poker. And I moved to Vegas for a few months before New York kind of opened up, and I was playing poker every day. The casino, I was making money. In the main event, let's go back to lactating. You're up. Here. The woman while she's lactating? Yeah, so when I started really fucking chicks in 2009 and be fucking love. So you were fucking almost entirely 2009? Destroying them. Wow. Absolutely. What is I mean? Just watching the past shit minus. Dudes straight to tits. Man, it's because that's just straight as it gets. I honestly, I kind of think like when you put together in oil and up, it looks like a popper. The dude's ass. Okay, you again in your spot. What do you think? Yeah. Hey, with a heart, which your arm. No, I'm honest. By the way, we got it. Always wants to be when one gets a little too gay on this show. You ever get gay bashed in Canada? Canadians seem like such nice people. Nothing ever happened. Nothing at all. Except everybody else. You ever get Jew bashed? No. Never. Your time here in America. Not at all. It's like on line in the videos, diabolical Jew, and I'm like, yeah. lactations, try to put some on the milk market. I'm trying to buy it, dude. Wow. Hear that, ladies? What do you do? What do you do? So we have an unlimited amount of breast milk in the back. Like, how much of it do you think you could drink on? Well, I don't. I've actually had people offer me bottles, but I honestly want to drink from the tap, so. You caught it? Sure. Yes, yeah. What you told me the other day. I told you confidentiality. Scott. Wow. Absolutely incredible. JJ, where can people find your content? Whatnot? JJ Lee Live on Instagram. So we've been doing it 10 years. You deserve it. Signing up on it. Fun. Good. Group. We all know what speed dating is. Well, it's the owner of a group feature like speed dating, only for hiring. In other words, you could meet several interested qualified candidates at once at a time. Well, good news, you can't. Intro from ZipRecruiter. It's your job today to start qualified candidates tomorrow. And right now, you can try Zip Intro for free at ZipRecruiter.com/kill. Yeah, I love Recruit. The hiring site out there, no question. Intro is powered to quickly access candidates for your job with back-to-back video calls. Simply pick a time and Intro does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. And you can choose what to talk to, meet with great people as soon as next step. It's so easy. So easy indeed. So enjoy the benefits of speed hiring with Zip Intro, only from ZipRecruiter rated site. Ranked by G2. Try Zip Intro for free at ZipRecruiter.com/kelp. Intro. Jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates. Awesome. So everybody comes to I'm searching up Plan B and putting it in my group things every morning. Yeah, she's seen it, so it's a must. She's Catholic, so side of unfortunate. Also, it's like a $72 at this point, you know. She walked by. Oh, when guys shit their balls go inside the football with it. No, it's great to get your mouth on that. She gets water and everything. And I'm saying, he's a balls in the water. Was in enough, they would probably get check. Ian, I think you can explain the punchline. Well, I also don't understand you're fertile. Yeah. Yeah. Why would work over
They're in red bands. They all
make it
more.
Yeah. Since then, I've not to play my own shit on the street, 6th Street, capturing that madness. I had success with a clip of about 1 million views.
Flip up.
Hey, girl. Y'all know. See, thank God the world's a good place. Y'all don't know. Viral clip. Accepting machine. Oh, she's brilliant. Bro, that. I'm basically out there creating stars on 6th Street. You need to give a spotlight.
What are you doing, molesting young women?
No, not there yet. Maybe in a couple of years more successful, I guess. Then I can be on that road. Still.
How long have you been with your girlfriend?
We're going on now. Yeah.
What did she do? The music. What type of music?
Like Austin Rock, you know, that southern version.
Yeah. See her. Work her.
Yeah. Check her.
She's a Latina. Sing.
No, but right now she's like undercover. She can't quite be tied to it. She has to wear like she's gonna wear like a luchador. Wow. She doesn't sing Latina. She's no, not at all. She speaks Spanish. She's ways. She'll figure it out. I believe either that or the close of the
Coming inside of her film? Are you?
No.
Do that?
No.
But you're still.
I'm watching my sheets like times a day.
You get pregnant?
Jeez, hopefully not.
Yeah, she's got a man on the street. She's got a.
I mean, it's been on the jury. Well, does that make sense? It does not make money at all. Golf shit's way too much. Yeah. This is really got a real bad car accident. Got an OWY, a road. It was like through the door from the mothership before this place opened. We really wanted Taco Bell, so that we rushed our. I mean, yeah, you take a. It's one of the red and blue lights. Damn, we're crying. Okay. This guy in Wisconsin jail too, but like the alcohol.
That's where you were?
Yeah, I was like in Cowboy. It was a bit of jail. We're called Cowboy.
Yo, he's fucking.
Wasted. You want Wisconsin? First time was on this. The decent attorney.
That's another in your cap.
Good, I'll see you.
Hey, dude. Wow. Perhaps take get
she feels like her reason to live is to be a. But if your reason to live is to be a mom, and your daughter's reason to live is to be a mom, and her daughter's reason to live is to be a mom, that's called a pyramid scheme. And I'm not picking up on any drumbeat out there to make any more of me. I can't come close to doing my own taxes. TurboTax asks me the same questions every year, and I still have to call my dad. Like, hey, Dad, do I pay railroad union dues? No? Okay. Am I American Samoan? Hello?
Tight shirt. Well, cut that microphone. We're going to talk to you for a second, Annie. How long have you been on stand-up?
About 6 weeks.
Wow, 6 weeks. What made you want to?
I've always wanted to do. I already lived here and took a great place to see if maybe I can handle it.
Well, here you are. I have the store right now.
Say something complimentary?
Sure.
Your second joke is way ahead of 6 weeks. The Bowen thing, that's a good joke. Yeah. I think if you took a breath right now, right? Be now with us.
Thank you.
Here we are. Yeah, you are awesome. What do you do?
I'm a golf professional.
A law professional.
Golf.
Golf professional. Here,
High school.
right?
Yeah.
So that's what you do for a living.
Yes.
You have a lover?
I'm in Spanish Oaks. Out.
It's amazing. That's what I know. It's exciting. How long have you been doing that?
I've been a golf pro for about 10 years.
Wow. Incredible.
Is that BK?
BK.
Oh,
Suburb.
I thought it was Burger King.
Golf pro up with all the boys on the golf course, drinking, smoking, good old time.
When it's a private membership, people know that they're going to see you again. So behavior is kind of. I've worked at public courses, and when people know they're not going to see you again, things are a little different. But yes, they're very fun.
What do
Yeah.
you think about these chicks?
Annie, busiest thing you've seen on a golf course.
Yes.
Taking a bath? Well, sure. All right.
Annie, golf.
Seeing, personally, I've seen this very up close. I teach 5-year-olds. I get hit in the face a lot.
Okay.
That's very much up close. I'm seeing it.
You mean like by their hands? Or
Club.
That's why their dads are like, this stroke is so bad. I'm going to give you one.
Not working. What do you like?
What am I doing? What? Fun. Well, I try to avoid golf being my answer, but it is up there. Golf. But
I like when you want to get wild, not daytime. Let's say the sun went down.
sun's down.
So what? I don't know.
Each call. Trump reports.
Even if the question like she of her life. Regular question.
No, I don't have anything to hide. What do I do when I want to have?
You want to get why down golf things are no longer an option.
Okay.
When you crack that bottle of Merlot and go nuts.
Yeah. You do.
I go out sometimes.
What do you? Oh my goodness! Here we go. Exactly.
Well, I'm from Indiana, so I will, if I can, I'll play cornhole.
Oh, wow. My goodness. Later somehow. Almost
Crush the baton.
I didn't mean to get something down white.
you want the question. Honestly, it's not me. Let me ask you this, because I'm excited about this. Here we go. Why don't you tell me black about it? Okay. Go.
So the question for the answer is Hawaii.
Like,
I have a good one.
like,
I should be wrong.
most thing. Absolutely incredible. It's actually things
You know,
get this. John. It's like a white woman.
I wanted to keep going down that. I
Even my shows. No check. Or
Yeah, it would look extra $2. What I need want to waste the class. So incredible. Another question. It's so much fun. Just do you think? Hey, what do you think the most Latino thing about you is?
you can't say those earrings.
Here we go, gentlemen. Spotlight.
I draw my eyebrows on.
I feel like fun question.
Is the Latino thing our entire Latino wing? Oh, is approval of it. They all know eyebrows and then draw them on in the Latino culture. So you don't know why. Do any of you guys know why the rest were 14 sisters, Michael? Do they? Are they actually normally very escaping around? Have an answer. Nobody knows. Tina woman that has an answer, perhaps. No one knows. It's one of the great mysteries of the world. Nobody knows. It'd be interesting to know if we ever find out if anybody was sent handwriting.
Have like any eyebrows, or were they frozen off?
Okay. Here it is. Amazing. And 6 weeks in, very, very, very promising. You here with it? What? Tony. The book to be in the most professional. Ooh. Survive Shopify. When you think about businesses, caliber, skim, sure you think about product, brand, and a billion scheme. How to know the secret is actually the business is making, selling, and for shoppers, buying simple. Millions of businesses is Shopify, right? Yeah.
Tony, nobody does going to Shopify. Home of the #1 checkout on the
And so shop versions of it 50%, meaning way less and more point. So you're growing your business, your platform that be ready to sell whatever your customers stroll in your store and eating it between businesses more on Shopify. Check out sign up for $1 trial shopify.com/guild. 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 All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if these behind you last we're graced with a brand new ticket winner. I don't want to fucking show all my cards to you, but first, should get another ticket. Ever on this show, I really think might be a force of the future. I'd like to introduce the comedy stylist of newest ticket winner. This is a new minute from Kansai.
went back to Japan to see my family, and on a Japanese airport, I saw a huge sign that says, "Do export Wagyu beef semen without permission." Immediately, I was like, I wish my semen is. I wish everybody see. I wish someone suck it off. Keep my inside. Try. Just because.
This week we learned about you are Japanese in Canada. You almost with all of your your spare time, eat ramen, sex with your girlfriend. Just wanted to catch up in the room. We learned just last week the way you crawl.
I think I know so much stuff. Sure on Boy Meets World. Corey,
Hey, Corey, you need to be cool.
wow.
Thank you.
Turn. This last week been
Being amazing. Open. Oh, good. Sure. Sure.
Doing
Look,
by Bruce. Bruce. Cool.
so, puns I made in Japanese.
6 tree.
6 trees.
Tree.
Oh, big fat tree.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Your feet. Well, I apologize. Hi.
boy, sorry. Here.
We talked to your girlfriend. We left up in Toronto. Golden caught her up about this amazing week at us.
I haven't. I told you. She was like easy working ramen shop. She was like,
What did
my dad was happy, a little bit sad.
why did you
Because we made a promise to each other that if I do,
you don't make it enough to get a real college degree and job?
If you don't do that, you have to do seppuku.
so I'm
These kids. And then basically you got rented show all of them. He was sad about it.
because I promised that I was gonna take away his nail salon.
Oh, wow. That's body wax before?
Nail salon?
Oh, they said nair salon.
The nail salon in Japan
Yeah, Tokyo, Japan. Shinagawa.
is very profitable. So you just gave it a shout out. Say it again.
Shinagawa.
If you will, you
Go to Shinagawa.
are gonna
I internet.
mom.
My mom,
Construction.
my dad. like it. How she wears a suit. She.
Yeah, what'd she do, man?
She. She controls vegetable.
Ooh. Wow.
She controls vegetable. You explain to us what you mean by control vegetable. Well, she's in control.
The multiple vegetable with the minute. She just like around.
Right.
That's vegetables.
Control. Ramen shop. Or if I
She's peanut butter.
these cheesy bunnies that are anything that's up to you, it's not Japanese. You know, the Japanese people don't do the like
That up.
She
Oh!
is unbelievable.
I'll blur it out. Would you mind telling us what you think the blackest thing is?
Great question. And here we go. Spot. Like the team. About it. Black.
I will. Oh, black.
Okay. Let's turn the light back up. Expecting you to go like what or things that you've done. We're asking you about your hobbies, behaviors throughout the day. What is about you? The answer from God's side.
Side my pants.
You do sag your pants. Another thing about you. We're going more for like a behavior of something.
Jabba what?
What's what?
Come on. Go with the plate. I can work it.
Jabba.
He thinks it's a slurry.
So, if you ask your girlfriend why she won't let you, say,
She says she doesn't want me to watch it.
she doesn't want you to watch it.
Yeah.
To watch it?
Look at it or shit.
Does she not want you to look at it? You felt it before? Do you think there's a reason why? So perhaps, it's a little bit of ramen hanging out the hole. So,
They would.
I bet it. Let's see all it. You wouldn't eat it. They do.
if the show felt
Thanks. Nice. I've been playing. I can't talk to friends about direction. Can't. The other day, I my life. I don't know, man. It was probably killed. Make your parents understand. One in the family person. I've been awake at 7 a.m. And he goes, yeah, but you don't have a wife drinking. I'm like, yeah, I know you're right. Morning, I'm tired of myself. Well, these. The night. I'm like,
Have you been on this show before? Someone,
6 years.
okay. Here's where
Started upstate. I moved to Orlando, and I did it.
what did you do after Willy Wonka? You did chocolate.
Jeez.
Where was
So then, to New York, and then I moved to Orlando, Florida. Did it for 4 years.
what made you move to Orlando? Somebody.
I moved to Orlando for free.
So did you go to rehab?
It was like everything. It was a lot. I was. So yeah, I got 15 artists and
How were you being able to be
right. So
he was fucked up on Zans, man. He had no idea.
they turned 5 and moved.
got it? Okay. So when did you know you hit bottom? What was the low point when you're like, gee,
Jimmy.
This seems bad, but looking back, I was doing grinding.
That's enough for me. Yep.
And I would look for
Joel? We're on. Okay.
Oh, okay.
but so he came over and I could never get hard. Fuck my soft dick.
That doesn't make you gay, trust
Not
me.
at all.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
But I told my
one of your working on all enjoying that job.
like
enjoy it.
yeah.
Copious amounts of drugs.
Doing it.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I know. Depression. But yeah.
let's get about the
How do you, there's on grind up with the food says, I like Coke or I got Coke. How do you apply it on grinder?
I just rolled it. And then
so where were we? You knew you hit bottom when you were getting your dick sucked. It was soft. You're doing coke with a guy off here. You became best friends.
yeah, I guess it's not rock bottom. I got my dick sucked and
You're like, I need to go to right. You have any relapse?
yeah.
Oh my goodness. You're in us.
Okay.
How did that happen? Exactly.
My girlfriend.
Oh, everybody stop what you're doing. Dude, Zoot, can you hear me, big dog? What up, pimp? That's tight. That's the panspermia theory, dog. It means that life was not, its origins are not from Earth, that they're from off-world, either panspermia, which is an asteroid, or guided panspermia, which is extraterrestrial. Yeah, that's known as panspermia, dog. Like a planetary body, sometimes references of smaller than a planetoid, or sometimes referred to in it, but smaller than a planet, that generally is not large enough to have its own moon. Many times they're made from like broken up planets. Dude, are you ready to lose? I'm lagging? Yeah, you're right. Are you ready to lose? Calm down. Dude, can you hear me? Okay, is it better now? Okay, are you ready to lose? I mean, that sounds like a you problem, dog. So you're not ready to lose. That's okay. Dude, why did you only have an hour? Why did you only have an hour of sleep? Were you spanking and yanking it? All right. Well, why did you only have an hour of sleep? I'll wait. Okay. Did it launch? What up, pimp? It's a good question. If you freeze it, if you send it into space, your body still has microbes and such that are going to feast on your body in the meantime. um, and if you freeze it, those things freeze. That's a very good question. It potentially can. Then on Earth, yeah. But let's look that one up. That's a good one. That's a good question. Does the body decompose faster if frozen or sent into space? Decomposition is faster in deep space rather than the typical Earth freezer, but slowest when the body is protected by a pressurized spacesuit. On Earth, a freezer significantly slows bacterial decomposition by keeping tissue solid and inactive, though some anaerobic breakdown can still occur over long periods. In the vacuum of space, the lack of oxygen prevents standard aerobic bacterial decay, and extreme cold or solar radiation typically causes the body to freeze solid or mummify, freeze dry, effectively halting biological decomposition. However, if a body is sealed inside a spacesuit, decomposition can actually proceed faster than in open space or freezer because the suit traps body heat and moisture, creating an environment where internal bacteria can continue to break down tissues until the oxygen is depleted. The open space is extravehicular. The body freezes or mummifies rapidly due to vacuum and radiation, stopping decomposition almost entirely. In a spacesuit, decomposition occurs faster than in open space because the suit retains heat and bacteria, allowing rot to proceed until oxygen runs out. And then in an Earth freezer, decomposition is significantly slowed by cold, but not entirely stopped. It is generally slower than a spacesuit, but potentially faster than the long-term preservation seen in open space vacuum. Did that answer your question, son?
Yeah.
Okay. Everything's going to deteriorate over a certain amount of time, generally. Yeah, can you hear me? Everything's going to generally deteriorate over a long enough period of time. What's your next question, Zoot? Zoot.
Is that back?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you heard of
Well, antibiotics, that's what an antibiotic is.
DNA kind of affect?
Yeah, it helps. It helps your gut, especially break down different foods and organisms. So bacteria is really important to gut health. And if you kill all the bacteria in your system, you get sick. I think about this a lot. Like, why do we have bacteria, or why is it important? And like, why are things like, why is decomposition so important? And it comes down to, if you didn't have it, eventually the earth would just fill up with dead bodies if you didn't have this decomposition. So it's important that it exists. It's like things can go one of two ways. They can continue to build up, or they can continue to break down. We're fortunate that they continue to break down, or else we would have to experience constant body buildup.
Well,
No one can understand your yawn talking. What did you say, Big Dog?
it's
That's potentially true.
asteroid. If different spaces.
Um, there's probably a higher chance that we have basically aliens planted us here. Not humans ourselves, but like we're a big experiment, and that there have been guided evolution, perhaps in bacteria. It was a phenomenal question. It's an absolute phenomenal question. I don't know. Yeah, but then what created those things? If you really want to know what I think, with is the billions of galaxies out there and the billions of stars in those billions of galaxies, I think that eventually you would have some type of organic evolution to a higher intelligent being. Then eventually they could start seeding the rest of the universe. And life could just appear naturally as well. But there's a great question. How do you get life from, like, organic life from inorganic material? And I think the question probably poses itself within viruses and potentially like even rock, but I don't know the answer. Dude, did you perform last night? Dude, did you perform last night? You did? How did it go? How did it go? Did you use my joke about Carmen San Diego and Where's Wally?
Uh,
And they were just bombing like wild.
now
Did people think you were?
talking about like,
People thought you were funny.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, I'm here.
was the couple for it came up to me. Did you get when you tell the story? Did you go to the jet? Yeah,
They were there too?
yes.
They were there too? Dude, I don't even know if you heard me.
Well,
Were they there too?
but
Were Was this couple at the same party you were at?
the same one.
Oh, okay. So you just told that story? Did you tell them that you got an email afterward to go get a check and you never did it? That's the best part of the story. What up, seller? Fuck off. Sure. Mahala, son of 32-146 Jared, son of Mahala, was born 3139 622. Son of Jared was born 74 687. Son of Chanoch was born 7874. Lamech, son of Methuselah, was born 2831 930. Adam 2705 1056. Noah, son of Lamech, 2 was born 2225 1536. Noah began construction of the ark 2205 1556. Japheth, son of Noah, was born 2204 1557. Ham, son of Noah, was born 2203 1558. Shem, son of Noah, was born.
Evil. Being home. Find and Tribune by King. Was even called for a in the upper I would last we did Jesus as the direction of prayer, the architecture, implore to be building. The Jerusalem temple had served history and practice as a healer. What do we actually know about the or avodah formed in temple? In this, I want to explore just the question, going into some detail about the acts performed on Yom Kippur, Day of Atonement, and the Holy Day in the Israelite calendar. The Kippur, as scientists pointed out, is holy. It is a holy time. Yom Kippur, performed by the holiest person, and have a whole high priest by entering into the holy place, shame the holy of holies. What did this triply holy ritual look like during the days of the Jerusalem temple? Let's explore just that concept of ritual. If you're interested in ancient rituals, mystery rituals, make sure to subscribe and check out on top. We want it's free here on YouTube. There's a Patreon for one time. You can find links below. I really appreciate your consideration. Channel. Also, if you want to know how Yom Kippur is practiced in modern times, use long temple, make sure to just topic above. I'm a huge fan of Andrew, and it's actually inspiration that channel. Okay. So I really like my to religion correct content, also great. The Tripoli and explore the arcane history across the Despite the name of the Jerusalem temple, very little population is paid the avodah or worship heard within its priest. Terribly surprising, it's an utterly foreign world to our modern. Indeed, warning going to mention of blood sacrifice from people and academics. Despite being extremely complicated, shocking modern this within was at of life. Further, worship remains one of the documented religious tools of the ancient world. We still have on the temple of ancient Egypt, Babylon, Greece, Rome, tradition largely role and were to priests without ever really taking account. They were also very carefully guarded secrets. Conduct surely right or us or us. The situation with the worship in the Jerusalem temple is oddly well spelled, although by no cultural genocide. After a series of rebellions against Roman colonialism, the Jerusalem temple was destroyed. Mass bombed against the indigenous Jewish population. The religious authorities that Judaism itself was a potential threat. They decided to commit to what was transmitted collection of oral tradition as a Mishnah redacted sometime around 200. Two later comment on the composed for them and Babylonian. We're going to Ariel in Mishnah, which details the ritual temple. Indeed, some of that seems to have been composed by people with a memory of having in full moment. Now, text is even when the pages of track are serious about just how anything would be performed. The order of sacrifice to the rituals of them aren't totally agreed upon. But given it appears to be the bullshit, pointing out that some of these aspects about the performance of the Avodah, Yom Kippur itself has a very complex origin. Three a ritual for the high priest or entering into the Holy of Holies to what the perhaps an altar, not just for shamanic training. A general day of it for the sins of the election Israel, and a ritual whereby are transferred to an animal here and get dispatched. All three of these rituals are actually other religions by the context of the Torah, BCE, seem to bond to one insane all. Here we're going to be focusing in on how Yom Kippur rituals would have been out sometime in the first century of the common, around the time of the life of Jesus of Hanan, the Eve of the great. Yeah, while these need to escape us again about a week or half of Kippur. 7 days prior to Yom Kippur, the priest or the Kohen Gadol is sequestered to the temple chambers from short absence. The high priest also to serve the actual high priest should die, other on. Even a spare wife is selected for the high priest's actual wife. Why? The Torah to atone for his family of a wife. Family. Wife died, he quickly married to complete ritual atonement. Further, he sacrificed effort to remove any trace of ritual against he performed. The instant he also the procedure of can be entire relationship. Some level ritual. Sure. Okay. He also expects that his with the of the go any form of right will do will weak. He's on the roll to the ends fully or out fully. Come back to that a crucial matter of attention. But we have I treat matter. To prevent the possibility of any kind of truly invalidating internal society comes forth fast, way all thus the theory of the Israel go
sacrificial altar for 10 people reached by a ram 16 years or a half. On approaches is looking dawn. First major slaughter cries out, our action on on two patriarchs textually similar temple. He has come to complete before the sun west the clock start. Kohe Hagato the first of 5 and changes into the first garment. Born well. He continual cycle. Here, people are not. Though usually performed by regular day farm because morning I made some along with libation and the first for perpetuity enormous golden aura, which at the conclusion another will later as daily a high change simple or an after change garment additional wash washing out garment were being valuable being procured Egypt both garments were as 8 or somewhere about 200 short over $1,000 of 2022 garments. Now the linen garment is major he put in the fool's eye and he uttered full creation by name hey, the first of these pronunciations that only time where the also all of the falls call this thing where all relates direct in all directions miraculously moving space accommodate the act of concentration after way in enormous or the only way the east you can it is also an important landmark will give full story is you can have a giant 2-door covered made in Alex and take the terrible on ship in desperation the settlers threw one of the doors into sea and horror nor black as the storm abated calm arriving at the port of Aka Nicanor was the other in solid upper door washed up ship how floating along the ship. gates were gold. Outer gates that you can navigate Bible. Here, a priest is flanked by attendants and in front of a gold box, while one of two words go. One lot reads for Adonai, Shem, the other for Isaac. Will one Google sacrifice that weekend, one for Azaz, there spends the entire will be dozens to the Judean wilderness, cast shred the lots for Adonai or Shem, select on behalf of the cast early. Again, the entire congregation falls to the worship. People slaughtered blood. As it fell away. The high priest now ascends a giant altar path separated the most the complex aspect. The gold shovel for the worship of God's old, like 2 handfuls of incense. Both hands hold the incense while the shovel of hot and the teeth under the without difficulty being dropped. Against the hot coals collecting out, the brand entered into the interior sanctuary, carrying balance coal forms the most dangerous duty. Entering and offering the incense within the Kodesh, holy of holies. This is also warning of ancient Judaism, where the incense is lit. The sacrifice to be lit outside of the holy of holies, or be lit in the holy of holies, and the high priest, either on the line of Torah. Of course, it was a bitter because the entire atonement through it on performing, and any mistake could be a failure, and even the violation of the high priest. Regardless, who made the interpretation of the high priest, unlike like not here was in fact majesty. Great curtains are broken in the from the work to the high priest turn left or south, turn right or north, and then pass into the holy of holies by turning left. The gap being a cubit of a wide. Once within the holy of holies, the left the ark of old Babylon. The high priest, a golden wall room, a rock emerged floor called the Ash Tower, which is about 3 feet now. All likely rocks today in the dome of the rock as the noble. He would place the whole down and ignite the formula long by Tinas before briefly uttering prayer as the filled aromatic smoke begins. When the ark was present, the was placed between carrying vehicles of the ark. It's also a group of times that he tarried, he could be dragged out of the Holy of Holies as if he had perhaps been struck by divine wrath. With the incense offering made the way he entered, walking backward of 4 visitations to the Holy of Holies of Yom, or the high priest priest returns to the defiled or holy place, he takes up of bull's blood, which will stir, coagulating, and he re-enters the holy of to sprinkle the blood in motion 8 upward and 10 times. Once complete, he returns to Nicanor Gate, he slaughters the goat for Adonai, catches the blood, based, he returns to the holy of holies 8 times, and sprinkles the goat's blood just the same way as the bull's blood, and then he the blood of the bull and the blood of the goat in turn onto the outer curtain before pouring the remaining bull's blood in blood into the gold inner column. He smears the kind of blood on the horns of the altar started in the eastern corner and again sprinkles the altar with emotion. Leaving the exile makes way to the Azarah, Nicanor Gate, and makes a final on behalf of all the people of Israel onto the mark for Azazel. For the final time, the holy name of God announced the congregation all again worshipful for Azazel. Long doomed journey to the wilderness. A weekend waste food and water. Simply putting the food rarely formed by an light or one so rich humans load become and while the journey in travels previous separation, a series of flags from the wilderness as a thrown backward mountain back home and sort of do it. And at that moment, for Hashem are this marks where the move crowd shifts expectation to atonement as to the crowd also turn white. Surely, I Eve go as in the shining morning. Once the inspiration has begun, through the Nicanor Gate first time, it's allowed sights to pray toward action, finally toward reading complete garment change takes place of golden a ritual to coming to the north side of the large he slaughtered 2 further gathers the blood on the north and southwest corner of the rampart tied and around the needle offering also become possible, and there is a lot in the Mishnah about the timing. Another garment change takes place from the into the garment, the accompanying ritual immersion, foot washing. The high priest now just change the Holy of Holies the instance by garment change back in the old garment. Now he may complete the offering started for a final 10th washing feet, and by now the sun has sunk the eye of eternity to the sky, east star, nation, 10th of Tishrei, and the end of Yom Kippur. As then, I light golden sacrifices are over. And again, this morning, though, procedure, the avodah were performed by the high priest. Perhaps one of the most known to us to intercede on behalf of the high priest, cast the entire population of Israel to atone and relationship with God. It's one of the most profound, awe-inspiring, and ecstatic rituals in life. While it has been now in nearly 2,000 years, in the Jews don't rare sacrifice. The observance of these ritual patience meant for personal repentance. Of course, every elaborate ancient ritual or the its own both large and small found both. I really want to dive do it the same way that I really come on. Or define line at Victoria below or the Hebrew. Great general literature on the temple is absolutely all of it here. Again, if you want to learn more about how to develop all of the structure, how it's make sure to check out that until I'm pushing everybody 82 Jewish people all strive to become people atoning for where we fall short. So, I'm Dr. Jonathan Sledge. The Lord history. As the Israelite temple in Jerusalem has fueled the imagination for many as the Mundi evil of here medieval being earth. 12 about by reconstruction by final a third temple served in the of the ark as a first direction prayer on the ark of the Lord remake to the last building of the Jerusalem temple has both theory and a singular. What do we actually know about the service of Avodah form? And in this episode, I want to explore just that, and by going into some detail about the elaborate ritual performed on the time and the holy in the calendar. The science of it is the holy time or performed by the holiest person, the Kohen. by entering the whole place, seeing the triply holy ritual in the Jerusalem temple. Let's explore just that complex of rituals. If you're interested in ancient rituals, history, religion, history of the occult, be sure to subscribe and check my other. So if you want to support my work providing and content on topic here on YouTube, you can consider supporting Patreon or with a one-time donation. You can find links below. I really appreciate your donation channel. Also, if you want to learn how young people practice modern times by Jews' long of temple, make sure to check out the correct episode on just that topic in the I've been a fan of work, and it actually is inspiration that helped America. So I really want to express my thanks by so much great studies content, also for the great episode on. Turn to the Tripoli Avodah temple. I'm Dr. and welcome to where we explore the arcane in history, philosophy, and despite the name of the Jerusalem temple, very little made to the Avodah or worship. You're realizing sacrifice and respect, despite being shocked by angel. We see very little on Milan, Greece, Rome. These traditions largely give to priests. Don't really think they were very carefully guarded secrets. Right. Situation with the worship in the Jerusalem oddly spelled out. Why? Genocide. After a series of rebellions, Roman colonial rule, Jerusalem temple against the Jewish population. Itself existential. Given they decided to write up to a transformative collection of traditions became known as the Mishnah sometime around 200. The two later series on composed and Babylon. We're going to be turning from narrative to track in Mishnah, which details the ritual temple. Okay. Having in now that even of trauma or previous debates about anything were to be even vice key to the rituals of that aren't totally agreed upon, but we're going to go through reconstructing the ritual service of given with what appear to be the share and pointing out some of the aspects of the about the performance. Yom Kippur itself has a origin in at least three combined: a vacation ritual for entering into the Holy of Holies to perhaps alter consciousness or shamanic trance, a general day of atonement for the sins of the Israel, and a ritual whereby transferred as we'll see, and all three of these rituals are actually known from other ancient cultures. So the composition of the Torah in BCE seems to combine into one day of existing all. Here we're going to be focusing on how Yom Kippur rituals would have been out sometime in the first century of the Common Era, around the time of Jesus. While these details us again, 7 days prior to Yom Kippur, the high priest of the Kohen HaGadol is sequestered in temple chambers from short. The high priest of the actual should die on is the high priest makes it extra wide. Why? He's committed to atone for the entire and family unit. Current wife dies, he quickly remarried to complete ritual atonement. Further, he sprinkled with the ashes of the sacrificial to remove any trace of ritual impurity and insert the acrobatic required for the incense in the Holy of Holies. He also reviews the ritual procedures of that. One is under the relationship between the Israelites and God at some level of performance of ritual scripture or anything. He also inspects various animals that will be sacrificed that, with the exception of the sin. And he performs some light ritual duties in that week and 4 months worth. He's further instructed on the cultural debate of that time. When is the incense of the Holy of Holies lit? Inside or out of the Holy of Holies? We'll come back to that in a moment, but it's a crucial matter of attention. And given God and the high priest, true matter. In order to prevent the possibility of any kind of truly invalidating nocturnal emission, the high priest's diet is restricted the night before the Yom Kippur fast, and he's awake all night, thus prolonging the experience of the 25-hour fast that all Israelites endure in Nubi Nefesh, or the affliction. Various fingers snap off, and he paces about barefoot on the cold floor of the temple to keep himself alert through the night. At midnight, the ashes from the previous are cleared from the altar first between Yom Kippur and ritually all other years. The sacrificial altar for the Bayah is truly tiny. Meters are a tall, reaching up a ramp, 15 meters or 1.5 feet square. As As dawn approaches, the courtyard is filling past from the roof of the looking for dawn to break with the first major illumination spot. Similar temple. First, the high priest performing distinct ritual before the sun starts. The Kohitaka itself first of 5 immersions. First garment, the first 5 garment changes. The high rest will be first Tami will sacrifice or not performed by regular priests by morning Tami sacrifice along with full light the enormous golden which will at the conclusion another will later as well. Please again change respectful linen garment or yoke. Before and after change garment will have required washing out. Linen were being both linen garment work or something to control over rotates money over 2020 for 2 garments be approaches he plays both between full eye and session to utter full by means no go time where the purple the first major recount of the falls across being only really self-stretched in all directions plus space anal act of prostration entrance east also marked for it to it or giant tube work and taken by a terrible storm on the ship. In desperation, others threw one of the board into sea, and in horror, lashed himself to the cast the well just then, faded sea for a Paco or what Rhonda will be in before found a washed cargo somehow floating along the ship. Were gold Mercury playing to other as the entire scapegoat will be to the wilderness mountain select for select by the on behalf of past full earth again in the name of God is under to the worship as full water goat for us one and away. The high priest now ascends a giant altar or preparation for the most complex aspect. Using the gold hottest gold like bowls because both hands must hold these while the shovel of hot coal teeth are it without the coal being against the hot coal collected in almost direct into the teeth short all found dangerous to entering off the sheep fully 28 ancient Judaism easy to be lived always within either perform based on their interpretation of the Bible and Judaism forbidden. Of course, this was a new high moment choice of only performance and case the divine of the high priest, regardless may representation of priests unlike the ones majesty process separating to the high priest enter on the left side priest turn regardless as the holy of holies by left or the gap being on to the a blood. Once the holy of holies the wrath of Bologna cold rock of virgin or which is about breath ground all like rocks in the rock in as the place the cold down in secret formula by Tina or Marie buttering up as the of the art brand. It's also as a match. He could be dragged out of the Holy of Holies as if he had perhaps struck wrath with the way walking back. Of to the holy or the high return to the Itzal or holy place based of bull's blood which has dirt. He re-enters the holy sprinkled motion 8 once upward and 7 times downward. He returns to Nicanor Gate. He slaughtered the road for blind of the altar, northeastern corner, and equals the altar with a motion, leading the external to the Azabra, Economic, and final on behalf of all the people on to the vote. Third, final fully congregation falls and worshipful prosperity, both for Gaza and long doomed journey to the Judean wilderness. Eat of the naked, weakened, or waste with food and water. Simply the goat formed by an Israelite or one so pure that one's clothes become invalid, or remain waste till the while the journey, the intro, comes of the previous sacrifice, excuse me, music, this transferred to at that previous and Shem are marks where the expectation to joy, atonement for Israel truly begun. Let's report the crowd also miraculous white and surely the high breathes beef go of as the of it comes in full marvel of the once the insurrection has run priest the time it's allowed from a garment change text from the golden garment with a ritual immersion and to wash come to the north side of the Lord the high priest slaughtered two further rams, but sprinkles it on northeast southwest corners of the garment. The rams are further round. Offering also uncomfortable lot not about exactly time regardless garment change takes place. Garment that the linen garment whatever and good wash. The high priest sheen the Holy of Holies for the final time of the year, removing the incense by a garment change to the gold. Now make the way before a final 10th washing. By now, the sun has the west, and I returning to the sky for shining stars of the Tishrei of water. As I light brand the Torah marking the end of the day, he will return home and end his fast by bread with great festivity with his friends and horses on over this morning, though will be of the ritual procedure. The avodah or performed by the high priest in the temple of Jerusalem, one of the most complex rituals to us in the world, was meant to be on behalf of the priest, caste, and the entire population of Israel to atone for their relation with God and Torah. Thus, no wonder one of the most profound, awe-inspiring Jews on Yom Kippur with prayers offered of sacrifice. It was Yom Kippur today of sacrifice, garment, ritual purification, the hope of atonement for personal and collective. Of course, I haven't gone into every detail of this elaborate ancient ritual or the details, both large and small, found both Mishnah and Talmud. If you really want to dive into this question, I would do it the way that I did prepare. So, really studying the track of the Mishnah along or you find both of line at Safaria below more than 40 both of Hebrew and English. Of the temple is the full history. Of course, the literature on the temple is as possible here. Again, if you want to learn more about how Yom Kippur developed following the temple, how it's now, you should try next time everybody me too Jewish you or blessing. We all strive to become very capable, atoning for where we fall short of ourselves. Until next time, where we worthy of our dream.
Now, Madison Square Garden, we are coming back to New York City, August 16th. This is your chance.
Okay.
So, everybody is there. Oh. Hopefully. Go get our one of deep bar is one past world television show. Brought to you by Zipper. How exciting it is. And we get started from all the amazing sponsors right now. Hello. Podcast. That's bro. Sunday, 11th. Monday for all the moms in our lives. How much we care. They're free. Thanks for smiling. Story from Kyle.com. Not a regular. Kyle, amazing story. Kyle, rated diamond, finds free. Price lawyer. Online 1999. It's a Minecraft. Now, thanks to some of the highest quality standards, Korean sticks every Kyle order. Alright, won't get slack. In most cases, and delivered overnight. And when you buy a bunch more because Nile also offers 30-day returns, diamond price match guarantee. Treat mom Mother's Day. To eat, shopping, Nile, regional online jeweler. Go to Nile.com. You guys ready to start tonight's fucking episode or what? Alright, every week I book two of the funniest guests in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, two returning guests, two of my favorites. Mixture, two hilarious comedians that are willing to truly be themselves on this show. They're not fun, laugh, to one of the record holders for all-time appearances as a guest on the show. One of my favorite guests this year, 2025, makes for Jay Gomez and Lemire Lee. Oh, yeah, baby. Lewis. Create. Powerful. My favorite 2025 makes himself right at home. I'm making out. One of the most likable characters. Unleashed national products, but these guys mad. Oh, they're happy. They're happy in America. Don't make me give you. Where's the white? That's right. He may have the sure crowd. That's always the record. Least watched episode ever. Watch that. Correct. It should be you as 100,000. Oh, it was a 4,100,000 Black Shadow. So, you know, it's because contrary to popular belief, the most garbage reporter I'm a great. Profit while you millions that was work. But I'm gonna anyway about the dream human beings innocent soul people anything that fucking happened here. They find a chance. Second stage, you know, time is when you hear the sound of a kid grab out of the house that there. Gas station attendant. Pull the first one. Say it loud. Person. And while we get our first bucket of the night, gentlemen, I'm going to bring to the stage find characters in the history of the show. That's favorite uncle guy out on the tour. But young spirit, ladies and gentlemen, it's a brand new minute from David Charlie. I ain't a political person, but I don't like the way they treat women in the media, you know, like saying women can't be the president and shit. I was raised by a strong black woman. I believe women can do anything a man can. Come on, bitches, I'm talking about y'all. Have a little fucking, have a little fucking, bitch, right? You know what I mean? I'm saying the sad part about it is, all that unless it's trained. Good old boys ain't let no fully loaded bitch in office. All get right. Hey, one of the bitches over here we come from. How they did Obama. Dog in the fight. So that be for real. Orange and get mad. But if you think about it, there's a lot of strong trans women, you know? You got Caitlyn Jenner, Whitney Williams. You know that bitch got a dick. I know that bitch big to get in line, you know? You be fucking that decap like, damn, put over your shoulder. I'm getting dick. My time, thank y'all very much. Welcome back to the show. Jonathan, jokes there. I percent the media is a woman can't be president, but the media is the only thing that says that a woman. Oh, okay. Hey, I used shit. I fucked up. You know what I mean? It's good out of me. You know what I'm saying? The media. I'd go for a woman. Yeah, no shit. Liberal pussy in there. Before and then awkward talks in the green room before Rogan can walk back in. I want that locked up people that there for having a gram of weed. She was locked up right now for stealing a martini. I was just so upset. Incredible. I like. I wait for the right one. And I like your premise. I like the fucking Caitlyn thing that you got going on. Yeah, I'm pretty man. I'm just speaking facts, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh. Be a lot more with David, you know, I didn't really get to ask you about your what's your living situation like? You live by yourself? Yeah, you stay by yourself? One bedroom? It's a 2-bedroom. 2-bedroom? Nobody. You got the whole place? Yeah, I walk around naked. You run around naked? The same guy. You have a couch and a TV and I live pretty good. I'll make a couple dollars. Yeah. I like it. Amazing, you know what I'm saying? You have a sound system? Remember?
Oh, man.
You had to speak on water. Look, I'm all I on notice people and you people only. And when I say you people, I fucking you know. Why do black people don't notice they need to change the countries and smoke alarms? Say, this is how there's
Down here. What about when hey man, stop talking about Trump. Buddy. I'm saying black people. That's my deal. Sometimes I got
I'm also curious to know, what do you think is the whitest thing about you? Like, oh, that's
not yet. But it's more like a boy.
oh,
Yeah.
white. Like, but like with your behavior.
I believe that Slime is the greatest man of all time. I'm ready now. Man. Wow. Slime. Wrong. That's bullshit. Saying nothing. Fuck. Bullshit. I mean, wrong is sure you want no heroin at the same time. I mean, the same effect.
It's gotta have that.
I like my rug. You understand? It's hard to.
I don't know about David. How did it start here? Is there anything else we should know about you? Messiah?
Shit, I just know, oh, I got a video that's a million views. That fucking mechanic video is on. That bitch, I got a last video. Where's
What? We'll see.
oh, I'm saying, John, that kid, John, everything else, you understand?
What just happened? Oh, but I got probably well, okay, well, everybody sounds clear. Somebody outside tried to make fun of me, and they were like, "Is that a black belt in dick sucking?" On my necklace. I was like, "What do you think happened to players? Like, you can't buy this $8.99 pack. You gotta go." I don't know. I started arguing back with it too. I was like, "I only suck a dick to refuse a UTI." I didn't get it either. I am dating again though. I don't get dating. Like, I don't know how many times it takes for you to tell somebody to stop sticking a finger in your asshole till they stop doing it. But it's not four. Every time I get slapped in the face during sex, I think the exact same thing. That was unexpected. I don't know why you thought that was okay.
Okay.
I heard him yell.
You
Like, we're
close your
getting that.
smart head. Smart.
Be back. Hold on, I didn't know what else to do.
All right, Trish Smart. You could have been like, that's it.
That's it, guys.
All right. Trish Smart. How long have you been doing stand-up, Trish?
It'll be 8 years now.
8 years. Okay. You've been on the show once before.
I have.
What did we find out? What was the highlight of your interview last night?
The highlight of my interview was that I was making paintings of myself acrylically on the toilet for a comedy show.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much will one of those go for?
Well,
Oh, someone the one to vote for Trish Smart for president. It's not as especially the black shirt.
I had a black
Lady, that's humble. Everybody. Trish.
Maybe it looked like he was a black barber.
Okay, all right, thank you. What happens when you
No,
talk?
that's a compliment.
Okay, all right. I'm sure the internet's dying right now. Let's find out. Why does he has a barb?
Because he has like a fresh shave. Like you like.
He looks so fucking disgusting. What are you talking about? Trying to shape your podcasting. All these here in one. But try. Hey, all right. Stick that with my dad. Trish, tell us what's been going on with you since the last time we saw you.
Oh, well, it's been a year now. Adam Ray bought me that weekend hotel. That's how we get started. It was free, and then I accidentally invited a homeless musician. I adopted him, and he destroyed the hotel. And I had to call Adam Ray and be like, this guy brought a dog, like all this stuff happened. And he thought it was very funny, so that's how that ended.
Let me just update you.
Please.
There's no way, and I haven't talked to Adam about this. He was being a nice guy. There's no way he's on.
Well, I can't.
0%.
I
He laughed because being nice.
No, I paid for it.
I bet you fucking did. I mean, that would be crazy. What made you invite a homeless man with a dog into the hotel? And Adam Ray was nice enough to pay.
Well, he was living across the street, and then I was like, all right, you can take a shower. Too long. And then one day he tried to have sex with me, and as a joke, I was like, what's your STD status? And he said it would be an honor to die with you. And then I was like, you have to leave. Like, you have to go, right? And then,
I was actually. Let me tell her.
I just said, but your mustache kind of looks like a candy liner.
Okay, Trish. My mustache is covered in shit right now. Just like.
I'll paint it later.
Okay. Trish, please stop trying. Panel tonight. Not your roasting skills. Complimentary.
Would you like me to compliment you?
Okay, yes. On Trish.
No, I was gonna say,
Trish.
how does it feel to be the reference photo for John Waters' classic?
Trish.
Nobody?
It's literally fucking nobody. Of 300 fucking people, nobody. 8 years of experience. I tell you, just roast. You're about one Moa. From 1960 something. Fucking Trish. Fucking Jesus Christ. You can tell how fucking tonight. So, Trish, about your life that we should know about?
I don't know if I should say this, but I had a friend pass away a couple days ago. I think I'm feeling pretty strange about it today.
Okay, how did they pass away?
Are you guys familiar with the term Netflix and chill?
Nope.
It's where you do ketamine and I'm pretty sure you Netflix and kill. And I don't know if I should be saying that, but I feel like when something is like so fresh that you're like, I want to talk about it and I don't know how.
Yeah.
show last night. I talked a little bit on stuff. Trisha. Lemaire, when did you have a girlfriend?
That was first back in
Okay, so you were in VA and you had a girlfriend, and then how did she die?
She had type avoidable disease.
And then what happened? So she was kind of sick that day.
She got sick and after 2 weeks she passed away.
She laid around with pancreatitis for 2 weeks. She went to the hospital.
She went to the hospital and they kept her back. She got.
Oh my God.
That's okay. I didn't mean to take the moment away from you. I don't know. It should have been all the. To be fair, I don't kill my drugs.
Yeah. I don't understand anything to do with your friend over there.
Netflix is like a popular term where you do ketamine, watch TV. It should basically mean like,
You ever heard of sponge tuning? When you do meth. Well,
Wow. Have you ever done that?
I haven't done it.
Yeah, that seems like 2 ways to doing meth and fucking are 2 ways to burn calories, which makes sense to do. Something about you seems to be weighing heavy on you. Terrible roast jokes. I'm sure your friend is looking out at you right now while burning in hell and
roasting in hell.
roast you. There she goes. Trish Smarter. She's got a good sense of humor. But in a year, fine. Yeah. I look like a John Waters. How about you look like John Waters? Something. Hello. Podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know therapy can be costly. Talkspace is affordable and in-network with most insurance providers. Due to the most members of dollar copay.
That's right, Tony. Talkspace, the leading virtual therapy provider, makes getting help easy and simple and affordable. I think Talkspace is providing mental health treatment out there.
Yeah, I mean, you seem fine. You can easily sign up online and get paired with a licensed provider that's 48 hours. You can also switch providers at no extra cost. Talkspace makes getting help convenient. You can take your appointments with comfort and privacy of your own home. You can even talk it out in between sessions by sending messages to your therapist. The listener to this podcast, you'll get $80 off the first month of Talkspace. You go to Talkspace.com/Tony and enter Space 80 to match the license today. Go to Talkspace.com/Tony and enter Space 80. You get $80 off your first month and show Talkspace.com/Tony promo code Space 80. Hello. This podcast is sponsored by Zipper. According to a recent ZipRecruiter survey, plan to expand headcount in 2025. That's a lot of time spent hiring. These employers and hiring. Don't miss out on this advice. Add ZipRecruiter's latest features intro to your hiring plan. It lets you post jobs today and talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Best of all, you can save time. Right now, you can try ZipIntro for free. .com/Tony.
Tony's ZipRecruiter is the best hiring site out there. ZipIntro gives you the power to quickly access excellent candidates for your job via video calls. ZipIntro does all the work of finding, scheduling qualified candidates for you. Choose who you want to talk to. Great people. Next day,
It sounds so easy. Save time hiring in 2025. ZipIntro. Just go to right now. ZipIntro for free. Again, that's ZipIntro.com/Tony. ZipIntro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, your next book. Do you see anything can happen? Because the person's mother could have died today. body. Okay. What's market is good, everybody.
Stand managers, yo. I can't stand managers. You see a job interview, stupid shit. Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'll be looking at them like, I'll be in front of another motherfucker asking me what about seeing myself in 5 years. I can't stand managers when they come into the office 8 a.m., ready to go, energized, hopped up on cocaine and coffee. Don't do that shit, man. Don't come into the office 8 a.m., hopped up on cocaine and coffee, and I'm 15 minutes late high on weed, bitch. Like, we're just not on the same page. I can't stand it, man. As soon as I come to the office, first thing I hear, hey, Marvin, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to put in this over the print of candles. That's some email to me. You're going to get the package. We do the purpose of showing it. Someone is, I'm going to be late for the meeting. Or I'm going to get to me and then I need you to say, well, I'll leave here if I have this yours. Movies. You need John, okay? No, like, let me get a Google.
You are
Yeah, man, already shit. Like the first night of the crazy turbo fucking you know, and then I got called the very next week, you know, but I was really awkward that day. I was like in my shell, I just not myself.
and here you are now.
Taking corny shots at you. My bad on that guy, you know.
Wow.
I got
Just see what the girl's gonna say. She's on.
so what was the most Puerto Rican thing about, you know, by that I meant like I don't eat mixed beans, I don't, you know, listen to reggaeton, anything like that. But I am proud when I say I'm Taino. You know, this is Puerto Rican native. It means that my people were also here before everyone else and got raped as well, and this is why light skins come out.
Wait, hold on. I always find it so interesting when a culture tries to themselves even.
No, we don't want.
I just want to know about exactly what
Where do you
hold on, let me check on with senior correspondent. The original Shankers were the fucking Raven Needle. Just fucking you were fucking wrong. No. Fucking my fucking on that herb dude.
Okay.
Let me see that. So Taino, that means like original Puerto Ricans.
Yes, Taino.
Are still about the health of your arm. Exactly what the fuck do you do in video games? And what is do you not do?
I don't want to bring it up because to the last time, but it's because I had a heart attack.
Oh, so I'm right.
Yes.
Unbelievably healthy. What about like lifting something?
Well, I'm gonna get into that now because I'm not the weight that I wanted to be. Like, I wanted to stay at 156. I'm really, you know. Yeah, I want to
typical Puerto Rican to try to get weight division. Wait before I can start eating the. I bet you. Let's see. I bet compared to you, he has abs. My God. So, how long you been on?
14 years.
14 fucking years?
Yeah, that's why I was dropped the ball. Like, I didn't win it tonight. You barely held on to the ball. Yeah. I like the last week. Shit. I want to be at least, you know, positive.
Okay, all right. Well, you're in it right now, so be careful. news and talk about how weird right now. And oh, there it is, fucking Dirk Kreischer. our last about it.
Yeah. It's funny you can come out of shade. Actually, wrestling. Like Rabbi Rothschild and shit.
What you know something you wear?
No, I was a Hardy. Man, I tried to be a Hardy boy and shit. I was
What do you think about this?
You jump off a roof? Yeah, if there was one. It was like, since I was in the Bronx doing this shit, so we were doing it like playground. So I kind of jumped off that little house shit. I got like slide. On top bombs, that shit. Rubber mats, the ones that burning. Go water on that bitch. Ornament shit.
Okay, all right. The people are waiting down there. And they go,
Party, yes.
house. One swallow. Java. All right. Old joke books, right?
That's not good.
You got
Man's name?
Yeah. You did the trick really fast. Proud, wild trick. That's a trick. You know that. You've been doing it 14 years. Yeah. You know that gets an applause break based on principle, not exactly because it's hilarious. Anybody you got rambling off, there you go. He goes, where is he? In a silent, wait. Hi. My next one, I will be invited to the show. Okay. All right. Yes. I will prepare it. But a very fucking together makes RJ Keegan. So I signed up for Bumble about a month ago, and I met this chick on there, and she was a big Texas fan. So we went to the basketball game together, and she kept going, hook 'em horns, hook 'em horns. So at the end of the night, I fucked her in the butt, and I mishooked her, and I was like, hook 'em horns, hook 'em horns. But I like hot chicks, but, I like hot chicks, but I have a gay twin brother, and his name is Tommy. And when I go to bars and I meet a hot chick, I say, "Oh, hey queen, hey queen, oh I love your hair. Your tits feel so good." And we become best friends. And at the end of the night, I tell them I lost my keys. I don't have anywhere to stay, and they let me come back with them. I'm gay and I won't try anything. If we get back to their house, we take a bunch of shots, and then RJ comes out of me, and I fuck the living shit out of them. First check Lewis, I'm Irish. Can I offer? Okay, air. Good choice. Thank you. Get him on chill. Art. Oh, okay. Shows about all the shapes, sizes. You name out. Come out just guns up. Hey, Tony, I'm only gay on Monday. Okay? Your voice. Yeah, actually, so you're right. I'm from Seattle. Okay, what? Let me ask you this: do you see your gay brother when you look at me? It's my alter ego to pick up money. Oh my god! How long have you been? I'm new. So how long have you been doing it, you fucking retard? Oh, I actually went with the rat and hard. I'll give you understand. One month. Done it. We do it once a week. Like 3 weeks I've been here. Oh, okay. Thought you were ready. I think I am. Wow. Okay. How old are you, Bart? I'm 39. Work. I own a rental company. Omaha. Yeah. I used to own a big truck. I work 7 hours a week. That's a bucket in Nebraska, and they started a rental company with me. Okay. That's a motherfucker. Yeah. All related. Blacks like the same, you know. No. What do you mean? What do you mean? Gonna follow it? Well, hey, okay, so I was watching this World War II documentary the other week, and I got so happy with them. The Irish. I got so happy. I was gonna Ozzy. No one's ever in the Irish before. That's like forget. When the Nazis were fighting the British, I was rooting for the fucking Nazis. I was like, Elon, what Elon? Ever anything like trying. Hey, well, I got a lot of pain from my ex-wife divorce here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know what a redhead gets you when you're a successful man? Lots of anal sex. And for the first year of marriage, an anal sex. Little get the fuck out of it. Art. No. Oh. Well, right there, maybe right. You can try them if you like. Beer staying cold the last sample. But maybe makes big pocket beer. 10 out of 10 for me, Tony. Well, that's right. And from now it's Nicky Dan, Ranger, you, two beverages. And with a two, we can our packet of sugar. Worse, cute. I live nearby at Ranger.com. Hello. This podcast is brought to you by Sunday the 11th day is a day for all the moms in our lives. How much we see our nights or smile and special piece of jewelry from Rail.com. Not a regular, amazing jewelry. Fine integrated diamonds and fine online. So mine, thanks to some of the highest quality. My mom's classic taste. Buying diamonds. Kids style. Classic tennis break. Know more about I was so we voter chocolate expects a bunch of facts help you find a piece of yeah. Tony, I love Blue now. It makes such classy pieces. That's why it's so easy to purchase amazing website. I think I'll diamond his mother's. That's so nice of you. So thoughtful. And yes, it's every or shirt has a package inside. And the buy a buyer or style David returns diamond price treat right with ease convenience and shopping. Online store. .com. That's it's nice for your next bucket. But then even Sergeant, buddy. What's up, bitches? Talking to all the 14 women here in this fucking sausage fest. This is cool. Everybody here from Austin? 3 most boring fucking people you've ever met in your goddamn life. This city makes me want to kill myself. I would have already dragged myself away naked for the fact anybody that finds my dead body is just going to assume that it's a gay one. Hey, it's like quit. Thank God. This place is fucking right. Jesus. So many ugly people. This is very Austin crowd. It's very I've never seen so many different kinds of white people in my life. Well, I guess my name is Matt Sergeant. All right, Matt Sergeant. Troy. Stephen. Jim. I don't know why all the white really black, green, black, Mexican, black, super white. Why do you keep saying gray? Guy. Badly cool. Joke. It's every 14 women here. In between your jokes, you make stuff up. Lightning. I'm nervous. I don't know. You don't have to be. Your hair. God, but you told me that 50. How can you be nervous with fucking hair like that? Incredible. Hair on top of my head. I got a lot of so I think hey, prove it. Not unblended. Nobody's donate to it. What are you? Exactly. I got you can sausage fest. Average amount audience. Yeah, I just thought it was gonna be easy, Jen. I see a lot of glasses here connected to a lot of weird looking spaces. Now you're calling them glasses because you see 2, 3 guys with glasses. How many do you see? You know, numbers. It's actually less. I would say that glasses times less amount of human normal. You keep got a black and white shirt. That's easy. Real beard factory. Got a beard. Redhead convention. Oh, yeah. Like, jokes is even true. Probably not. But I was going to say that you freak me out because you talk like Bradley Cooper in the movie where he takes like what's called try it. Shut up. Yeah, Jim, what a burger. Do you know how to sing? Do you know how to do something? Now let the guy. I can jerk off on cocaine very well. You do a lot of cocaine? Well, I almost every other time it ends up being gooning. It ends up what? You know what that is. There's no way you every time it ends up what? It ends up in gooning. Gooning? Gooning. You know what? Never heard of it. Hey, I don't know what it means. Why don't you explain it? I'm sorry. Everybody, you terrible tonight? Are you going to let me explain gooning? It's jerking off on the... Fraction. Fucking pressure on me. Right. Tissue break. Tell us about what makes what what's happened.
That's such a loaded question, but
By easy fucking stuff, you are correct.
yeah, I appreciate the layup.
Dream question. Else.
I don't know, like I dropped out of college, school, and now I'm here. Easy
Money. Where?
I have no questions to express.
So
No, it's not.
it's a bar.
It's not a bar. It's like a high-end. Sorry, I kind of think
I thought you said
Money was turned. Second.